Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're planning a trip this fall or winter, you know the biggest challenge can be packing. How do you stay warm and stylish without hauling a suitcase that weighs a ton? Well, today I'm going to share my #1 secret, and it's all about one simple word: layers. Mastering the art of layering is the key to a light and versatile travel wardrobe. So, let's break it down. It all starts with your base layer. This is the layer that sits right next to your skin, so its main job is to manage moisture and keep you dry. Forget cotton, it holds onto sweat and will leave you feeling cold and damp. Instead, you want to look for moisture-wicking materials. Think thin, thermal tops and leggings made from merino wool or synthetic fabrics. They're incredibly lightweight, pack down to almost nothing, and provide a surprising amount of warmth without any of the bulk. This is your foundation for staying comfortable no matter what the weather throws at you. Next up is the mid-layer. This is your insulation layer, the one that traps your body heat to keep you toasty. This is where your personality can really shine. Think cozy fleece jackets, stylish cashmere or wool sweaters, or even a lightweight down vest. The beauty of the mid-layer is its versatility. On a crisp, sunny autumn day, a nice sweater might be all you need, but when the temperature really drops, you'll be glad you have it under your coat. I like to pack a couple of different mid-layers in neutral colors that can be mixed and matched with all my outfits. Finally, we have the all-important outer layer. This is your shield against the elements. Your outer layer needs to be waterproof and windproof. A good quality shell jacket or a stylish trench coat for fall is perfect. For deep winter, you might want something more insulated, like a parka. The key here is protection. A solid outer layer will block wind, rain, and snow, keeping your other layers dry and allowing them to do their job of keeping you warm. Look for features like a hood, sealed seams, and adjustable cuffs for maximum protection. By combining these 3 layers, you can create an outfit for almost any weather condition, from a mild autumn afternoon to a freezing winter storm, all without overpacking. So there you have it. The simple 3-layer system for smart fall and winter travel: base layer for moisture control, mid-layer for warmth, and outer layer for protection. It's a game changer, I promise. What are your go-to packing tips for cold weather? Let me know in the comments below. Tired of lugging around a suitcase that feels like it's filled with bricks? A huge part of that weight often comes from bulky jackets. But what if I told you that you could stay warm, dry, and stylish without overpacking? The secret is choosing versatile outerwear. Let's start with the cornerstone of any travel wardrobe: the neutral-colored coat. Think about a classic black, a sophisticated camel, or a goes-with-everything navy. A coat in one of these shades will effortlessly match every single outfit you've packed. From your casual daytime jeans to your nicer evening wear, this means you only need one main coat, instantly saving you a massive amount of space and decision-making stress. You'll always look put together without even trying. Now, for the ultimate space-saving hero, the packable down jacket. These things are pure magic. They are incredibly lightweight, but provide an amazing amount of warmth. The best part: they compress down into a tiny pouch that can be tucked into any corner of your backpack or carry-on. Imagine having a super warm jacket that takes up less space than a water bottle. It's perfect for those chilly mornings or when the sun goes down. But what if the weather is all over the place? One day it's cold, the next it's just a bit cool, and then suddenly it's raining. This is where the 3-in-1 coat shines. These jackets are the Swiss Army knife of outerwear. Typically, you get a waterproof outer shell and a cozy, insulated inner layer, like a fleece or a light puffer. You can wear the layers together for maximum warmth and protection on a cold, wet day. On a milder, rainy day, just wear the shell, and if it's just cool and dry, the inner jacket is perfect on its own. 3 options, 1 jacket, is the smartest way to be prepared for anything without packing 3 separate pieces of outerwear. Speaking of rain, even if your destination isn't known for being wet, unpredictable showers can happen anywhere. Don't get caught unprepared. A compact, lightweight rain shell is a non-negotiable travel essential. It takes up virtually no space and weighs next to nothing. You can throw it in your day pack and forget it's even there until you need it. Then you'll be so glad you have it, staying dry while everyone else is running for cover. It's a small addition that makes a huge difference. So, next time you pack, think smart, not heavy. A neutral coat, a packable down jacket, a 3-in-1 system, or a simple rain shell can revolutionize your travel experience. You'll be comfortable, prepared, and have more room for souvenirs if you're planning a trip to a cold destination or just want to stay toasty in your hometown this winter. You've clicked on the right video. Today, we're diving deep into the art of staying warm, and I'm going to share some game-changing tips that go way beyond just wearing a big coat. It's all about the accessories. Let's be real, nobody enjoys that biting cold that seeps into your bones. The secret to fighting it isn't always about adding more bulky layers. Sometimes the smallest items make the biggest difference. Think of accessories as your personal heating system, compact, efficient, and surprisingly powerful. They're easy to pack, easy to layer, and they can completely transform your comfort level when the temperature drops. First up, let's talk about the classics: scarves, gloves, hats, and beanies. These might seem obvious, but their importance can't be overstated. A good scarf doesn't just look stylish, it seals the gap around your collar, preventing precious body heat from escaping and stopping cold air from sneaking in. A cozy beanie or a warm hat is crucial because you lose a significant amount of heat through your head. Packing these items is a no-brainer. They take up virtually no space in your luggage, but offer a massive return on warmth. Now, let's upgrade your glove game. In today's world, we're constantly on our phones, right? Navigating, taking pictures, or just texting friends. Taking your gloves off every 5 minutes means your fingers turn into icicles. The solution? Touchscreen gloves. Invest in a decent pair. This way, you can scroll, tap, and type to your heart's content, all while keeping your hands comfortably warm. It's a small change that makes a huge difference in your daily comfort. No more choosing between frozen fingers and using your phone. Finally, let's talk about the foundation of warmth: your feet. If your feet are cold, you're going to feel cold all over. And here's a pro tip that will change your life: wool socks are infinitely better than cotton socks in the cold. Why? Cotton absorbs moisture and holds it against your skin, which actually makes you colder when you sweat. Wool, on the other hand, is a superstar. It wicks moisture away from your feet, keeping them dry, and it's an incredible insulator, so your toes stay toasty warm. Trust me, making the switch to wool socks is one of the best things you can do for your winter comfort. So there you have it, 3 simple but effective ways to accessorize for warmth. A great scarf, touchscreen gloves, and the right pair of socks are your secret weapons against the cold. I hope these tips help you stay warm and comfortable on all your winter adventures. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel and lifestyle hacks. Trust me, having the wrong shoes can turn a dream vacation into a painful ordeal. So, let's dive into how to pack smart and keep your feet happy, no matter where you're headed. First up, let's talk about those cold, wet, or snowy destinations. Think winter in Europe, a trip to see the northern lights, or maybe even a ski adventure. For these kinds of trips, a good pair of waterproof boots or shoes is non-negotiable. Look for something with good insulation to keep your toes warm and sturdy. Non-slip sole to handle icy sidewalks or slushy streets. There's nothing worse than soggy, cold feet when you're trying to enjoy a beautiful winter wonderland. Investing in a quality pair will be one of the best travel decisions you ever make. Now, what if your travels are taking you to a bustling city like Paris, Tokyo, or New York? You're going to be doing a ton of walking, exploring museums, wandering through historic neighborhoods, and hunting for the best local food. For city exploration, comfort is king. Your absolute must-have is a pair of comfortable walking shoes. This could be a stylish pair of sneakers, supportive flats, or a broken-in pair of loafers. The key is to choose shoes you've already worn and know you can walk in for hours without getting blisters. Don't ever bring brand new shoes on a trip that requires a lot of walking. Break them in at home first. Finally, let's not forget the unsung hero of footwear, socks. Packing the right socks is just as important as the shoes themselves. For those cold destinations, bring along some thick, warm socks, maybe made of wool or a thermal blend. But here's a pro tip: also pack some thinner socks. Why? You can layer them for extra warmth if it gets really frigid. Or you can wear them indoors when you lay back at your hotel or cozying up by a fire. For city trips, moisture-wicking socks are fantastic for keeping your feet dry and comfortable all day long. So think about your activities and pack a variety. And that's it. A few simple tips to ensure your feet are as ready for adventure as you are. Getting your footwear right is a total game changer for any trip. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and tricks, or that feeling of panic when you can't find that one shirt you need. I've been there, and trust me, there's a much better way. The secret weapon for stress-free travel: packing cubes. These little fabric organizers are a total game changer, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use them to transform your packing. First, let's talk strategy. You have two main options: organizing by outfit or by category. If you like to plan your daily looks in advance, packing by outfit is amazing. Just grab one cube each morning and you're good to go. No more digging around for matching pieces. Personally, I prefer to organize by category. I'll have one cube for all my tops, another for bottoms like pants and shorts, one for underwear and socks, and maybe a smaller one for accessories. This method gives me more flexibility to mix and match my clothes once I arrive. Now, let's level up with my favorite type of packing cube, the compression cube. These are incredible, especially for bulky items. See this big, puffy sweater? It takes up so much space. But watch this. I'll fold it neatly, place it in the compression cube, and then use the special second zipper to squeeze all the air out. Look at the difference. It's almost half the size. This is a lifesaver for winter trips when you have coats and heavy knits, or even just for maximizing your carry-on space. Here's a pro tip that will keep you feeling fresh throughout your trip: always pack one empty packing cube. This becomes your designated dirty laundry bag as you wear your clothes. Just toss them into this cube. It keeps your dirty stuff separate from your clean clothes, preventing any funky smells from spreading. No more plastic bags or mixing everything up on the way home. When you get back, you just unzip that one cube and dump it right into the washing machine. It's so simple and hygienic. So, if you want to go from suitcase chaos to organized bliss, give packing cubes a try. They make finding things effortless, save a ton of space, and keep everything neat and tidy. It's one of the best travel investments you can make. Make getting dressed in the morning 100 times easier. We're talking about the magic of a curated color palette. If you've ever stood in front of a closet full of clothes and felt like you have absolutely nothing to wear, this video is for you. The secret isn't about having more clothes, it's about having the right clothes that work together effortlessly. So, what's the secret sauce? It all starts with building a strong foundation of neutral tones. Think of colors like classic black, sophisticated gray, chic beige, and timeless navy. These aren't just boring background colors. They are the pillars of a versatile and stylish wardrobe. When you build your core collection around these shades, your trousers, your jackets, your essential knits, you create a system where almost everything can be mixed and matched. Imagine pulling out any top and any bottom from your closet and knowing they'll look great together. That's the power of a neutral base. It saves you time, reduces decision fatigue, and ensures you always look put together. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Won't a wardrobe full of black, grey, and beige be, well, a little bland? And that's a fair question, but this is where the fun really begins. Your neutral foundation is the perfect canvas for expressing your personality through pops of color. This is where your accessories come into play. A vibrant scarf, a statement handbag in a bold jewel tone, a pair of eye-catching shoes, or even a colorful belt can completely transform a simple neutral outfit. By adding just one or two colorful accessories, you inject life and personality into your look without overwhelming it. This approach allows you to experiment with trends and colors without having to invest in a whole new wardrobe. It's smart, it's sustainable, and it's incredibly stylish. So, the next time you're shopping, think about building that solid, neutral foundation first. Invest in quality basics in black, grey, beige, and navy. Then, have fun collecting those special, colorful pieces that make your heart sing. You'll be amazed at how many outfits you can create, and how confident you'll feel whether you're on a long flight, a train ride, or a road trip. A few simple items can totally transform your journey from a drag to a delight. Today, I'm sharing my absolute must-have comfort items that I never travel without, especially when it's chilly. First up, my number one, can't live without it item is a big, light blanket scarf. Seriously. This thing is a game changer. It's so incredibly versatile. When you're feeling a bit cold in the airport or on the plane, you can wrap it around yourself like a cozy blanket. Need a nap, just bunch it up, and boom, you've got a soft, comfortable pillow for your head or back. It's stylish, it's practical, and it takes up almost no space in your carry-on, trust me. Once you travel with one, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. Next, let's talk about hydration. It is so important, especially when you're traveling. The air in planes and trains can be incredibly dry. That's why I always bring a reusable, insulated water bottle. The insulated part is key. It keeps my water refreshingly cold for hours. But even better, on those cold travel days, I can fill it up with hot tea or coffee from a cafe before I board. It stays warm for the entire journey, saving me money and keeping me cozy from the inside out. Plus, it's a sustainable choice, so we're helping the planet while we travel. Finally, we need to combat that dry travel air from the outside in. My skin always feels the effects of travel. So I pack a little survival kit for it. This includes a good lip balm, a rich hand cream, and a travel-sized facial moisturizer. The difference these make is huge. Applying them throughout your journey prevents that tight, dry feeling and keeps your lips from getting chapped. You'll arrive at your destination looking and feeling fresh. Not like you've just spent hours in a desert, it's a small act of self-care that makes a big impact on your overall comfort. So those are my top 3 travel comfort essentials: a versatile blanket scarf, an insulated water bottle, and a skincare trio to keep you moisturized. These simple items will make your travel experience so much more enjoyable. Today, we're diving into some absolute must-haves for your next trip. Especially if you're traveling during those seasons when the days get a little shorter, these are the things I never, ever leave home without, and they've saved me more times than I can count. First up, let's talk tech. In our connected world, a dead phone or laptop is a traveler's worst nightmare. That's why the holy trinity of my electronics bag is a universal adapter, a powerful power bank, and all my essential chargers. The universal adapter is a game changer. Forget fumbling with a dozen different plugs. One good quality adapter covers you pretty much anywhere you go. It's the ultimate space saver. Next, a solid power bank. I'm talking about one that can give your phone at least 2 or 3 full charges. Think about it: long travel days, navigating a new city with GPS, taking tons of photos. Your battery will thank you, and of course, double check that you've packed the specific chargers for all your devices: your camera, your laptop, your smartwatch. There's nothing worse than having the gear but no way to power it. Now for an item that is often overlooked but is incredibly useful: a small flashlight or a headlamp. When you're traveling in autumn or winter, the sun can set surprisingly early. A compact flashlight is perfect for navigating poorly lit streets, finding the keyhole to your rental, or just rummaging through your backpack in a dark hostel dorm without waking everyone up. A headlamp is even better because it keeps your hands free, which is a huge plus. Finally, let's talk about the non-negotiables, the things that absolutely must stay with you at all times. I'm talking about your medications and your critical travel documents: your passport, visas, boarding passes, and any prescription medications should always be in your carry-on bag, never in your checked luggage. Bags can get lost or delayed, but these items are simply too important to risk being separated from. I like to keep them in a specific, easily accessible pocket of my carry-on so I know exactly where they are. It gives me peace of mind, and on a long travel day, that's priceless. So there you have it. A few simple but essential items that can make a huge difference in your travels. Being prepared with the right gear lets you focus on what really matters: enjoying the adventure. I travel a lot, and trust me, these are the secrets I wish I knew when I first started, so grab a notebook. And let's get into it. First up, let's talk about what you're wearing to the airport. My number 1 rule is to dress in layers. Think about it: you might be leaving a chilly city, then you're on a plane where the temperature can be all over the place, and finally, you land somewhere warm and sunny. A t-shirt, a cozy sweater or hoodie, and maybe a light jacket is the perfect combination. You can easily add or remove pieces to stay comfortable no matter what the temperature is. This simple trick has saved me from freezing on a red-eye flight or sweating the moment I step off the plane more times than I can count. Next, let's talk footwear. We all know the drill at security: shoes off. To make this process as quick and painless as possible, I always opt for slip-on shoes or boots. Forget fumbling with laces or complicated buckles while a long line of impatient travelers forms behind you. With slip-ons, you can slide them off into seconds, breeze through the scanner, and slip them back on just as easily on the other side. It's a small change that makes a huge difference to your stress levels. Plus, they're usually super comfortable for walking through those massive airport terminals. Now, for my absolute must-have travel item, the essentials pouch. This isn't your main carry-on bag. It is a smaller pouch or clutch that holds everything you need to access at a moment's notice. Inside mine, you'll always find my passport, my boarding pass or phone with the digital pass, my phone itself, a portable charger, and some hand sanitizer. I also throw in some headphones, a lip balm, and a small snack like a protein bar. Instead of digging through your big backpack every time you need something, you have this one little bag with all your critical items right at your fingertips. It's a lifesaver when you're boarding, going through customs, or just need a quick refresh. Let's expand on that essentials pouch idea. What else should go in there? I highly recommend a pen. You'd be surprised how often you need to fill out a customs form or a landing card. And flight attendants don't always have enough to go round. A small pack of tissues or wet wipes is also a great idea for any unexpected spills or just to freshen up. And if you're on a long-haul flight, a travel-sized toothbrush and toothpaste can make you feel like a new person before you land. The key is to keep it small and organized, so you're not creating another bulky bag to carry. Let's circle back to clothing for a minute. Beyond layers, think about the fabric. I always choose comfortable, breathable materials like cotton or jersey. Avoid anything too restrictive or materials that wrinkle easily. You want to be able to sit for hours without feeling constricted. And a pro tip, a large scarf or pashmina is an amazing travel accessory. It can act as a blanket if you're cold, a pillow if you roll it up, or even a fashion statement when you arrive at your destination. It's incredibly versatile. Finally, a quick word on staying hydrated. The air on planes is notoriously dry. So it's super important to drink plenty of water. Bring an empty, reusable water bottle with you through security. Once you're on the other side, you can fill it up at a water fountain. This not only saves you money on expensive airport water, but also helps you stay hydrated and feel your best throughout your flight. It's a simple habit that combats jet lag and keeps you feeling fresh. So there you have it, my top tips for a stress-free airport experience. Dressing in layers, wearing slip-on shoes, and keeping an essentials pouch will completely change your travel game. I hope these tips help you on your next adventure. If you have any amazing travel hacks of your own, please share them in the comments below. With the holiday season just around the corner, I know many of you are getting ready to pack your bags and head off on some exciting adventures. Whether you're visiting family, hitting the ski slopes, or escaping to a warmer climate, I've got a super simple, yet game-changing travel tip for you today. It's something I learned the hard way, and I want to save you from making the same mistake. So, picture this, you've planned your trip, you've got your outfits picked out, and you're a master of rolling your clothes to save space. Your suitcase zips up perfectly, not an inch to spare. You feel like a packing genius, right? Well, fast forward to the end of your trip. You've fallen in love with a local market and bought some beautiful handmade crafts. Your aunt gave you the coziest, chunkiest sweater as a gift. And you couldn't resist that extra thick scarf because it was just a cold. Now comes the moment of truth, trying to fit everything back into that perfectly packed suitcase. Suddenly, it feels like you're trying to solve an impossible puzzle. You're sitting on your luggage, wrestling with the zipper and starting to panic. We've all been there, and it's the absolute worst way to end a wonderful vacation. It adds so much unnecessary stress right before you have to head to the airport. So, here is my golden rule for holiday travel. Always, and I mean always, leave extra space in your luggage on your way out. I aim for about 20 to 25% of my suitcase to be empty when I first pack. It might feel a little strange to leave with a bag that isn't completely full, but trust me, your future self will thank you. This empty space is your secret weapon. It's for the unexpected treasures you'll find, the thoughtful gifts you'll receive, and those bulky winter accessories you'll inevitably buy. Think of it as a dedicated souvenir zone or a new stuff section. This way, you can shop and accept gifts without a single worry about how you'll get them home. You'll be able to pack for your return trip with ease, feeling relaxed and happy. Holding onto those great holiday memories instead of stressing over a zipper. This simple trick has honestly transformed my holiday travel experience, making it so much more enjoyable and stress-free. I hope it helps you too. If you found this tip useful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more travel hacks. Let me know in the comments what your best holiday packing tip is. Safe travels and happy holidays. See you in the next video.